Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. Only on General Hospital could the most hated character be the civil agent who's working to bring down a toughie and his honey. Granted, Cates has a knack for rubbing everybody the wrong way, but he's doing his job with redundant intensity owing to his history with Sonny. Yes, with particular relish. Yes, without regard for coloring outside the lines. Yes, at the end of the day, however, he's still trying to see that some culprits are served their just desserts. Yet it's the damnedest thing. All of Port Charles seems to sympathize with Sonny and Carly and Jason. Observers too. What bizarre world is this where we're hoping that the toughie who formerly ordered dainties boggled is the Joe for whom we feel sorry? Are we in the upside down? How differently to explain why Carly gets to act tone righteous indeed as she's been caught dead to rights on wrongdoing charges? How important Kool-Aid has to have been drunk for the root for character to be Jason when his horrible discipline has been working, in substance, for the Bobbies, rather of thoroughers. Even when Michael decided to try to have his consanguineous father brought to justice, he didn't do so because Sonny had amassed a fortune by proving that crime pays. He did it because Sonny had ditched Carly for Nina. It's freaking weird. Stranger still, the broken moral compass of General Hospital has painted a far-wide target on Kate's back. We've been allowing for a while that the show was planning a who killed Ava murder riddle. But now we're allowing Dainties will be the character at whom someone takes end. And watch the would-be killer be Danny so that Jason can play the idol by volunteering to take the fall for his and Sam's son. What's your take on Dainties? Drop your studies in the commentary, and while you're then, check out the below print gallery that lines over and runs down a list of Port Charles' felonious element over the times. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, August 2, reveal that TJ Ashford will continue his discussion with Alexis Davis and await answers about what she'll do when Christina Corinthos. Davis tries to take the baby for herself. Still, there may not indeed be a baby to take presently since Christina just went tumbling out Ava Jerome's suite window and down into the pool below. Christina will be unconscious as Jocelyn Jacks dives in and pulls her out of the water. Blaze aka Allison Ali Rogers will scream Christina's name as she panics hard, so there will be plenitude of drama playing out. Harrison Chase will eventually probe and advise that he doesn't want anyone leaving the scene without his blessing. Dante Falconeri will also ask questions as he tries to get to the bottom of what happened, and he'll be especially motivated to get the whole verity since Christina is his family. In Sonny Corinthos' office, Lois Cerullo will refuse to table their discussion since it affects her son's future. Lois is understandably concerned about Sonny financing the record marker that Brooklyn Quartermain will be running. Although Lois has just been asking some simple questions about whether it'll be clean, Sonny is offering up his usual, "Everyone has turned on me, indeed you" soliloquy. When Sonny stands his ground and harangues about Lois not trusting him, he'll drive Lois down like so numerous other people in his life. Of course, Sonny will ultimately get updates on Christina's accident, so that'll come his precedence. In Ava's suite, she'll call someone and admit she needs them like she's no way demanded them ahead. It's possible that'll be John Jagger Dainties, but it seems more likely it'll be Scott Baldwin since he's her attorney, and Ava could surely use a counsel right about now. Ava didn't push Christina, but she still seized her arm and caused Christina to yank it down. Christina tripped over John's back on the bottom and fell through the window as a result, but the Prince brick has been snapping are going to look bad for Ava. Depending on what brick managed to capture, it might indeed look like Ava designedly pushed Christina during their sweepstakes. Dante will make an arrest on Friday's occasion, so will Ava get bind slighted on her? Jail actually might be the safest place for Ava since Sonny could do far worse once he learns what went down. At GA, TJ will reply to disturbing news as Christina's rushed in for exigency care, so he'll fear for her life as well as the life of her future child. General Hospital spoilers say some desolation is coming up, so stick with us for further prognostications on the sad fate this baby could face. General Hospital spoilers tease that Lucky Spencer will soon be back in Port Charles. While details of Lucky's returns, including plot and exact return date, haven't been revealed, it's safe to assume that it's going to be an instigative time. Lucky has quite the history on General Hospital, so let's take a look at many of the highlights. Then are 5 data about Lucky that you may or may not know. Lucky is the son of Luke Spencer and Laura Collins. His personality is surely a combination of both his well-known parents. Lucky surely inherited Luke's nature and impulsive side, but he also regularly exhibits kindness and compassion like Laura. But Lucky is most surely his own man. Lucky spent the first several times of his life on the run with his parents. When they came promised, Lucky made his way to Port Charles for the first time, where he stayed with his aunt Ruby Anderson, who hid him inside Kelly's restaurant until he could be reunited with his parents. Lucky met Elizabeth Weber when they were both teenagers. After Elizabeth was ravished, it was Lucky who helped take care of her. They sluggishly fell in love as she recovered from the terrible trauma. They've one natural child together, Aidan Weber, although Lucky also acted as a stepfather to Elizabeth's 2 aged sons, Cameron Weber and Jake Weber. Elizabeth and Lucky were married for a time but ultimately separated. Lucky came addicted to medicines and had an affair with Maxie Jones, who supplied Lucky with medicines as long he continued to bed her. Of course, Maxie is much different moment, and they both have moved past that terrible time in both their lives. Lucky was lost in Port Charles in 2015 when Lucky came home as part of Luke's farewell plot. Colorful characters have mentioned that Lucky has been in Africa doing livy work of some kind. Aidan has had videotape calls with his father sometimes, but other than that, Lucky hasn't really been seen or mentioned. There's no telling what Lucky has endured during his time down, so he may have a fully different outlook on life. Are you agitated for Lucky to return to Port Charles? Has Lucky's time down changed him? Does Lucky still have passions for Elizabeth? Anything can be in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital Raising weekdays on ABC. And don't forget to check back right then regularly for all your General Hospital news, information and spoilers. It's possible that'll be John Jagger Dainties, but it seems more likely it'll be Scott Baldwin since he's her attorney, and Ava could surely use a counsel right about now. So, what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.